All right, welcome to midweek meditation. Before we actually begin the formal process of meditation, let's just take a moment to settle in, find a comfortable posture for sitting. See if you can allow yourself the time and space for the next 20 minutes or so to be supported, rather than having to do or be anything in particular. We can just find maybe a little bit of ease in the body. And once you've found that arrangement of parts, eyes open or closed, whatever works best for you. We'll begin with the sound of the bell, and then at the end, you'll hear 3 bells. And yeah. In fact, before we even close eyes, actually, if your eyes are closed, open them again for a minute. And if you're looking at the screen, lift your gaze above the screen and just take a moment to look around the space you're in. It might be a space you're familiar with. It might be a new space. Just kind of see where you are. Locate yourself. And just know that if you do close your eyes or adopt a soft gaze, our attention's going to be going inward, but we can still know where this body is located while we're practicing. Great. And again, if it's helpful, you might take a couple of deep breaths, noticing how that is a skillful way sometimes to settle more fully into the body, the sitting body. And then after a few directed full breaths, let the breath reestablish itself. Let the body breathe however it would like. Knowing that you don't need to control the breath. Your body doesn't really need your help. So letting go of any kind of work around breathing, and just notice that you are breathing. And then you might turn your attention to the contact you're making with the seat you've taken right here in the middle of your life. Middle of the day, middle of the week. This is where the Buddha advises us to be, right in the middle. So just feeling the contact, maybe noticing weight or pressure against the seat you're in. And letting the body accept the support that you've given it. If your feet are resting on the floor or if they're folded and tucked beneath you, getting a sense of connection of legs and feet down into the ground. Resting with the support of the earth. And from that stable base of support, that grounded place, the seat, the legs, the feet, allowing the body to rise up. Not having to work to lift yourself up into any posture, but just recognizing, maybe getting a felt sense of that spine, the torso opening long and wide. Perhaps bringing to mind the image of a mountain. The way a mountain has a wide, supportive base, and then kind of rises up with slopes on the side. You might check in with the shoulders and the upper back and chest and the arms, letting the arms release out. Notice how the hands are at rest. A little bit like the sides of a mountain. And just tuning in to whatever stability, security, and ease might be present. Even as you might also be aware of places in the body that are not at ease. Perhaps just choosing to bring a big loving yes to this body, however it is right now for you. Just saying yes to whatever you can sense. When we practice, we're training ourselves to stay open to the way it is, to turn toward with kindness and curiosity, whatever might be happening in any moment. And it's really a practice of inclusion. Willing to include. So as we sit, there might be physical sensations coming and going. There might be thoughts coming and going. And can that be okay? And just noticing the general attitude in the mind. Is there some wanting this time of practice to go a certain way, or not wanting something? Is the mind very restless, worried, anxious? Is it dull and kind of sluggish, or is there some bright, clear awareness? How is it? And however it is, just simply knowing that. Now, it might be skillful to choose one particular object to anchor the attention if the attention is real squirrely or keeps drifting off. You might choose to rest the attention on feeling the breath, for example. So for the next few breaths, maybe feel how the breath is moving in the body. wherever you can feel it most easily. And just take it half a breath at a time. Just one in-breath. And then present for one out-breath. Staying close and interested in the sensations of the rise and fall of breathing, or the air coming in and then going out. And simply knowing, breathing. Are the breaths long or short, smooth or ragged? Again, not needing to do anything about the breath, simply being with it, knowing how it is. And this might be just the way to practice for you today, staying with the breath, staying interested in it. But if you'd like, you can expand the attention out to sort of include the whole body sitting and breathing. Opening awareness to know the other sensations that can be felt in the body. With breathing in the middle at the core. So there might be some vibrations or tingling, perhaps a sense of subtle movement. Perhaps a sense of temperature, warmth, or coolness. And just like the breath, these sensations arise, stay for a little while, and then change or disappear. So just knowing the comings and goings of bodily sensations, simply points of feeling, points of sensation in this vast ocean of sensation we call the body. And beginning to recognize that it's not personal, that you're not doing anything to make these sensations happen. They come and go. It's nature. And some feelings might be pleasant, some might be unpleasant. many or neither, just kind of neutral. And allowing awareness to reveal these sensations is a form of radical acceptance. It's like this now. You could practice with sound, with a sense of hearing in a similar way, as a way of stabilizing the attention. You might just simply be interested in receiving the sounds that are coming and going in the soundscape around you. So we'll continue in silence for a few more minutes. And if you choose to, you can focus on one particular object, the body, the breath, sounds. Or if it feels pretty stable, you can simply sit with choiceless awareness, allowing first one object to arise and knowing that, and then the next. And if the mind should wander off, that's not a problem. When you notice that, that's mindfulness. You're back to the present moment and simply, without judgment, return, begin again. And just noticing now, what is awareness revealing in this moment? Could be something very ordinary, simple, an emotion, a thought, a sensation. Just recognizing the knowing mind's capacity to know. And receiving the sound of the bells. Thank you for your practice today. The benefits of practice are widespread, like dropping a pebble in a pond and watching the circles spread out. So may your practice be of benefit to all. Be well. See you next time.